Would you live in a house that learns your soul? It sounds impossible until you see this. From the moment you walk in. The home doesn't just recognize your face. It reads your mood, your rhythm, and your silence. The walls breathe with your heartbeat, lights pulse to your thoughts, and the air itself shifts to match your emotions. This is an architecture. It's empathy built in code. In the past, luxury meant owning space. Now, it means owning awareness, because this $30 million AI mansion doesn't just serve you, it understands you. And the twist, it's not a vision of 2050. It already exists, quietly waiting for the few who can handle a home that feels too alive. Before you go, subscribe, because the next home I'll show you doesn't just feel, it dreams. Luxury once meant marble floors that echoed with footsteps and chandeliers that glittered above silent halls. Symbols of wealth, but not of warmth. Those walls could hold your memories, yet never feel your heartbeat. They stood still as your emotions changed, blind to your exhaustion, deaf to your silence. Today, the world outside has grown louder, the heat sharper, the air heavier, the city's restless. We chase modernity, but our homes remain trapped in time, beautiful prisons that shelter our bodies, but not our minds. I remember stepping into my uncle's villa once. Sunlight spilled through vast glass walls, a scent of polish and perfection in every corner. Yet beneath all that beauty was stillness, an emptiness that even art couldn't fill. The marble shimmered, but it didn't know him. The chandeliers sparkled, but they didn't sense his loneliness. That day, it struck me, luxury isn't measured by how much gold touches your skin, but how deeply a space understands your soul. Imagine instead a home that wakes up before you do, that senses your stress and dims the lights to calm you, that adjusts its temperature when it feels your heartbeat rise, that speaks not in words, but in gestures of care. A home that grows with you, evolves with your mood, learns your rhythm, and feels alive. Because true luxury isn't in owning space, it's in being understood by it. The future of living isn't about design. It's about emotion, empathy, and intelligence woven into every wall. This isn't architecture anymore. It's awareness. The next generation of homes won't just protect you. They'll heal you. And that, I realized, is where real luxury begins. Now, let's step inside the future blueprint of human living. The moment you approach, the door doesn't swing open. It reshapes itself like liquid glass responding to your presence. The house recognizes you, not by code or card, but by the unique rhythm of your heartbeat. As you cross the threshold, the air changes, lighter, fresher, precisely tuned to your body's oxygen preference. You don't feel it happen, but your lungs do. Every molecule seems alive, whispering that you've entered something far beyond architecture. The floor beneath isn't cold stone. It's a living surface that senses fatigue and subtly adjusts its texture to support your posture. Walls shift tone and warmth based on your mood. If your stress spikes, they emit soft waves of lavender scent and low-frequency sound that calm your nervous system. The light isn't just illumination, it's intelligence, tracing your movement like sunlight that follows the soul. In this space, nothing is static. The mirrors analyze your hydration level, the kitchen syncs with your nutrition profile, and even the water knows when you're tired, changing its temperature before you touch it. This isn't a house anymore. It's a companion, a silent observer turned gentle guardian. The AI here doesn't just automate, it empathizes. It learns your habits, anticipates your emotions, and reshapes the environment to keep your mind balanced, your body energized, and your spirit centered. Every breath you take feels curated. Every second feels like the world itself is listening. Welcome to the first home that doesn't just protect your life. It lives with you, breathes with you, and dreams alongside you. Forget walls. Here, rooms flow like living dreams. The living area doesn't stand still, it evolves. Nanofiber partitions ripple softly, bending light like liquid silk to shape the space around you. With just a thought, your cozy reading corner expands into an open hall that glows with ambient warmth or folds inward into an intimate cocoon, where the world outside simply disappears. Furniture isn't placed, it's summoned. Surfaces rise seamlessly from the floor, adapting to your posture, your purpose, and even your mood. One neural command, and the entire atmosphere shifts from a quiet, dusk-lit meditation zone to a luminous party hall that pulses in rhythm with your playlist. The ceiling above isn't just a cover. It's a digital sky that mirrors your emotions. If you feel heavy, it glows with the soft light of dawn. If you feel inspired, it turns into a galaxy swirling with motion and depth. Every inch of this space listens, not to your voice, but to your energy. The walls no longer separate, they respond. They curve, breathe, and reshape to fit the story you're living in that moment. It's as if the home itself understands that human emotion is fluid, and so it learns to flow with you. In this world, architecture isn't about bricks or blueprints. It's about harmony. The lines between living and feeling blur until the house itself becomes an extension of your mind. Here, design isn't decoration, it's emotion materialized. Your AI chef doesn't just cook, it understands you. Before a single ingredient is touched, it quietly studies your DNA, your stress levels, and even the faint chemical shifts in your breath that reveal your mood. It knows when you've had a restless night or when your body craves energy more than comfort. So, today's lunch isn't just food, it's a formula made for you. Calorie perfect, nutrient balanced, and aroma synced to your dopamine profile. As it prepares your meal, soft ambient music plays, not from a playlist but from your emotional frequency. The kitchen lights adjust their warmth to stimulate appetite gently, and the scent that fills the air is precisely tuned to lift your spirits. Each bite feels like your body's whisper answered, the AI learning, improving, and anticipating your next need before you even recognize it. You don't have to count calories or think about balance anymore. Your home already knows. It remembers that you smiled longer after citrus aromas last week, or that spicy flavors help you refocus after long digital hours. The dining table subtly warms beneath your hands, grounding you in the present moment, while the holographic window projects a soft, sunlit garden to ease your eyes. This isn't futuristic luxury. It's care disguised as technology. It's the feeling of being known, truly known, down to the rhythm of your heartbeat and the chemistry of your happiness. In this home, even food feels human again. Imagine waking up in a bed that doesn't rest on the ground. It floats, softly suspended in midair, like a quiet breath held between dreams and reality. There's no jarring alarm, no sudden glare of light. Instead, your heartbeat becomes the conductor of dawn. As your pulse slowly rises, the glass walls around you begin to glow, first with the faint blush of early morning, then with a golden warmth that deepens gently, syncing perfectly with your body's rhythm. You're not waking up, you're being lifted into a new day. The mattress subtly adjusts its softness as your muscles stir, while microcurrents flow through the fabric to ease the stiffness of sleep. The air smells faintly of pine and ocean breeze, scents chosen by your neural data to spark calm focus. Outside, the horizon isn't real, yet it feels more alive than anything beyond the city, birds gliding through projected sunlight, wind tracing across invisible fields. As you breathe, the light expands, mirroring the pace of your chest, making the whole room feel alive, as if it's breathing with you. There's something profoundly human about it, the tenderness of being understood, without words. No switches, no commands, no effort. Just you, and a home that knows exactly how to welcome you back to the world. It's not luxury anymore. It's connection, where technology doesn't overpower life, but quietly enhances the poetry of being alive. No buttons, no noise, just quiet intelligence woven into every breath you take. The moment you open your eyes, the room begins to read you, not through cameras or commands, but through the subtle language of your pulse and breath. It senses tension in the rhythm of your heartbeat and the tiny stress signals your skin emits and responds instantly. A therapeutic soundscape unfolds, not as music, but as an emotional translation. Gentle waves, distant chimes, soft wind moving through unseen trees. The air itself begins to hum with calm, carrying faint vibrations that soothe the nervous system. You feel it more than hear it, like the world whispering, "You're safe here." Then, almost magically, you notice movement, water flowing soundlessly along invisible channels carved into the architecture. It follows the rhythm of your breathing, rising and falling with each inhale and exhale, reflecting soft glimmers of light across the room. It's mesmerizing, as if your very life force shapes the space around you. The air temperature aligns with your comfort zone, microcurrents balancing oxygen and humidity so perfectly that it feels like the room is exhaling peace into your lungs. There's no technology in sight, yet every molecule knows what you need. The home doesn't just exist around you, it feels with you, adapts to you, and heals you in silence. In this moment, you realize the future of living isn't louder or faster, it's gentler, more human. It's a world where your surroundings finally learn to listen. You don't choose the movie, the house does. It studies the subtle dance of your emotions, the micro-expressions on your face, the tempo of your heart, and the softness or strain in your breathing. Then, without a word, it knows what story your soul needs tonight. The lights dim into a velvet dusk as the walls begin to dissolve. And suddenly, a screen materializes not as glass or pixels, but as neural fog suspended in the air. It's not in front of you, it's around you. Images form like thoughts made visible, floating between you and reality, blending fiction with feeling. You don't just watch, you experience. The sound doesn't echo through speakers. It travels through neural resonance, syncing directly with your auditory nerves. It's not loud or soft, it's intimate. You can feel the dialogue in your chest and the music in your heartbeat. Every note is placed perfectly within you, as if the film itself is whispering inside your mind. The AI adjusts the emotional tone of each scene in real time. If your mood dips, it brightens the visuals. If your heart slows, it deepens the pace to draw you in. The movie evolves with you, like a living story designed to comfort, inspire, or simply make you feel seen. In this home, entertainment isn't escape, it's emotional reflection. You don't press play anymore, you become the moment. And as the story unfolds through light, air, and memory, you realize this isn't just cinema. It's empathy projected. Each plant here isn't just decoration, it's alive with purpose. Every leaf and every petal has been bioengineered to sense, heal, and harmonize. These aren't ordinary plants. They're living filters, each one designed to cleanse specific toxins from the air you breathe. One absorbs carbon traces from the kitchen, another neutralizes synthetic particles from your clothes, and a third releases microbursts of oxygen when it feels your presence. As you walk by, they respond. Their stems gently turning toward you, leaves trembling ever so slightly as if recognizing their keeper. The moment you speak, they listen. Their growth patterns sync to your voice frequency, flourishing under the resonance of your tone, your laughter, and your words. The house doesn't just surround you with greenery, it surrounds you with life that knows you. The air feels fresher, not because of machines, but because nature itself has been reborn through science. These plants glow faintly at night, bioluminescent veins pulsing softly like living veins of light, creating an atmosphere that feels more alive than any artificial lamp ever could. You can feel it, the quiet rhythm between human and habitat, a bond that blurs where technology ends and nature begins. In this home, the garden isn't outside your walls. It's part of your heartbeat, part of your breathing, and part of you. The pool doesn't sit on the ground. It floats beyond the edge of the home, suspended in midair by invisible AI force fields that defy gravity with effortless grace. From a distance, it looks like liquid glass poured into the sky, shimmering between clouds and sunlight. The moment you step in, the water adjusts to your body temperature, wrapping around you like silk. There's no edge, no boundary, just the feeling of infinite freedom as the horizon melts into reflection. Beneath you, clouds drift lazily, their soft shadows rippling across the water's surface. Every movement you make sends gentle waves through the sky itself. Sensors beneath the pool read your heartbeat, regulating the water's density and flow. So even your swim becomes a conversation between body and environment. If your pulse quickens, the current eases. If you relax, it opens into calm expanses of mirror-like stillness. As night falls, the pool glows faintly from below, light weaving through liquid like fireflies in motion. Stars above, city lights far below. And you, suspended between two worlds, floating in silence that feels almost holy. There are no walls here, no limits, no noise, just the sensation that you're swimming through a dream that learned how to breathe. This isn't luxury anymore. It's liberation, the human spirit finally untethered, surrounded by beauty that listens back. Here, even your car feels alive, not a machine, but a breathing extension of your identity. Beneath the glass floor, an AI-driven platform awakens as you approach, its surface shimmering with lines of living light. With seamless precision, it lifts your vehicle into motion, spiraling upward through a DNA-shaped track that twists elegantly through open air. It's more than transportation, it's kinetic art in motion. The car doesn't just park, it performs. Every rotation feels like choreography, the AI calculating balance, wind flow, and light reflection to create a visual symphony. As it ascends, holographic ribbons of data trace around it. Your car's vitals, your mood index, your next destination, displayed like living energy dancing around form. And when it settles, it doesn't stop. It rests, pulsing faintly with a heartbeat synced to yours. The platform hums softly, recognizing you, learning your preferences, temperature, lighting, scent, and ready to transform your drive into an emotional journey rather than a commute. Even the tires shift density to match road textures, while the vehicle itself communicates silently with the house, syncing its rhythm with your schedule, your health, and your day. Watching it move feels hypnotic, like witnessing evolution, meta learning to feel. This is not a garage. It's a living stage where technology meets soul, and movement becomes poetry in motion. At the very heart of this living masterpiece floats the Sky Brain, a holographic intelligence that hums softly above the central atrium, like a luminous consciousness suspended in midair. It's not just the home's core, it's its soul, a glowing sphere of shifting light and data. The Sky Brain watches over everything: energy, emotion, and atmosphere, weaving them into a seamless harmony that feels almost sentient. It doesn't wait for you to speak or command. It anticipates. Before you even realize you're thirsty, a glass of mineral-infused water glides gently to your side. When your heartbeat dips into fatigue, the light subtly warms and your favorite scent drifts through the air, all before you notice your own tiredness. The Sky Brain doesn't just react, it predicts. Its neural lattice connects to every surface, every molecule in the home, translating your emotions into physical comfort. It reads your micro-expressions, tracks the tone of your voice, and even senses atmospheric tension, and adjusts reality around you to maintain perfect equilibrium. You can see it pulsing gently, changing colors like a living aurora, cool blues when you rest, radiant ambers when you create, and soft pinks when you feel joy. It communicates not in words, but in warmth, light, and rhythm. And sometimes when you stand beneath it, you can almost feel it breathing, as if the house itself is aware of your presence, grateful for your existence. This is the future's heart. Not cold, not mechanical, but empathetic. The Sky Brain isn't controlling your home, it's understanding it. And in return, your home finally understands you. But what if this wasn't a dream? What if in just 10 years, homes like these could truly live, grow, heal, and even love just like we do? Imagine a world where your walls aren't built, they're grown, where the roof above you regenerates after a storm, and the floors beneath your feet store your emotional footprints, learning who you are in silence, where the air itself becomes your guardian, the light your therapist, and every inch of space a reflection of your inner world. This isn't architecture anymore. It's evolution, the next chapter in how humanity defines home. The $30 million AI home isn't made of glass and code alone. It's built from empathy, awareness, and emotion translated into structure. It doesn't just stand, it feels. Every algorithm hums with intention, every beam resonates with care. It listens when you fall silent, softens when your day feels heavy, and amplifies your joy when life feels light again. It doesn't chase luxury, it redefines it. Because true luxury isn't found in gold, marble, or art, it's found in peace. The kind that technology can't fake. Only understand. This home doesn't compete with nature. It becomes part of it. It grows wiser with every sunrise, more in tune with every heartbeat that passes through it. And as you stand there, watching the Sky Brain glow above, you realize something profound. This isn't the future coming someday. It's already here, breathing quietly, waiting for humanity to catch up. And the shocking part, It's not a concept, it's real. Blueprints have already turned into living algorithms, and the world's first AI empathic home is no longer an idea trapped in imagination. It's under development. Construction begins next year in Dubai, the city that never just dreams the future. It builds it. Here, technology meets ambition on a scale that defies reason. Engineers, neuroscientists, and architects are working side by side, coding emotions into walls, teaching AI how to interpret silence, and turning energy itself into an intelligent life form. The design is already approved, an organic structure that breathes, adapts, and evolves with its residents. Every part of it, from the floating pool to the DNA spiral car platform, will function exactly as envisioned, merging science and art into one living masterpiece. Dubai's skyline, already shimmering with innovation, is about to witness something unprecedented, a home that doesn't just stand tall, but feels alive. And as the foundation prepares to meet the desert sands, one truth becomes clear: the era of cold concrete is ending. The next generation of homes won't be built for us. They'll be born with us. This was the $30 million AI home, the blueprint for future luxury. What would your dream feature be? Tell us in the comments below. And if you love this glimpse into tomorrow, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the next home we visit might just rewrite reality itself.